Alrighty then, welcome back to Mostly Moist, where my little dupes are doing marvellous things in oxygen not included. Very little has happened off camera. What's this here? Is that carbon? Can I see carbon dioxide? That looks like carbon dioxide, doesn't it? Gas. Yeah, okay, fair enough, okay. Cool. You can't quite see it so well when it's like that. Okay, fine. Okay, last time we made some lovely deck chairs, sun loungers, which is great. I've just triggered this. I'm just going to make another one of these here just to get a bit of decor up, because the decor is truly awful in the base. And we need to do something about that. I mean, this is always going to be awful because that's just everything. We could have more decor things around. As soon as you step outside the base, I mean, it's pretty bad, right? But there we go. What I want to do is I want to do a couple of things this episode, as I always do. Whether I do them or not, separate question, is I would like to make a hot tub, because we've got wood now and a hot tub is fun and I want to do that. So ironically, that's where we need hot water. And so we've got to use hot water to do that. And so I just happen to have a little think about where I can get hot water from, because I've now been cooling my water. And so it needs to be... This might be tricky. I mean, the effects... Begins overheating at 37. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it needs 37. A bit bizarre, this overheat. Minimum water temperature 37.7. So we need 37.7 temperature water. Up here, this water is 28 degrees. So this water is 69 degrees. And then we're cooling it because we want to cool it. Still 45 degrees, but by the time it then goes through here, it ends up as 38. But that's still pretty toasty. But I was actually thinking, we've got all this lovely... Oh, gone too far. Sorry, scrolling. Got all this lovely heat here. It's 44 degrees here. I mean, this is absolutely roasting, 100 degrees. And I wondered if we just... I mean, look at this, how good this is down here. This is amazing. Well done, guys. So we could just pass some radiant pipes through here, and I think it'll just... It's just 40 degrees. It's just going to heat up. Hoot up? It's going to hoot up. So we just need some water. We're not lacking in water kicking about the place, to be honest. So we could just grab some water from anywhere and see if it'll heat up enough. I mean, down here it's flipping 80 degrees. So maybe we just shove... I mean, here it's minus 19, but here it's 88. So maybe we just shove some water... I got this crazy pipe that I was going to bring. Maybe we reverse this and do it in the other way. Why are you not running? Are you out of sand again? There must be tons of sand in here, right? Yeah. Someone do this, please. We must still have tons of oil, right? Because, yeah, it's not a problem. There's plenty... It couldn't have been... Yeah, it's not long been without. Yeah, that's fine. They'll come and resand that at some point. Okay, good game, team. Okay, so let's... we no longer really need that, but that's fine. Sorry, I'm doing about 16 things at once. So I want some water. That's getting water from question mark here. Okay. That's getting filled up from here, which is coming from the toilets. We just need to keep an eye on that, because that is providing water to our oxygen maker, right? Yeah. Okay. How long are you? You're 26 degrees, but you're going to get hotter when... Yeah. But that's okay. I think what I might do is this. Let's allow that, and then write down that we need to turn that back off again. I mean, yeah. What I'm actually going to do is, just in case I'm an absolute spat, let me just write down water. Water. Tank. Fill. Okay, but I'm actually going to be slightly cleverer than that as well. Is that in our automation, where's my AND gate? Here. I want to have an AND gate. And we'll pop it. Can I rotate this? I can. Excellent. We'll have that there like that. And then what we'll have is we'll have some nice automation wire. And this can go to there, and this can go to there, and this can go to there. And then this, we can just delete the automation wire like that. We'll see what we get. Okay, gang, go make those things. Because that way, even if I accidentally forget to do something, then it will... okay, that's forgotten that already. Great. Okay, they'll get to that. Well, I've done that as 5s. No, we need to do 8s, otherwise nothing happens. Okay, as we know. Right. Food-wise, we're okay because we've got meat and we've got also barbecue. One other tiny little thing I just did on the way past was I did just disable these 2 incubators. Just because I actually think what I might do is I'm just going to deconstruct them. Because we don't need to keep stacking up extra bonus ones at such a high rate. I'd rather just have the eggs, because then they just naturally die in there. On the egg front, we've definitely got meat on the menu now, because if I look, we've got 43 hatch eggs, 24 stone hatch eggs. So they are all going to be in here. And they're going to do that, turn into that, if you notice, turn into meat like that. So I think we're okay for meat as long as we don't run out of their food source, which, you know, I'm sure I'll keep an eye on. Foreshadowing. Okay, so that's good, this is good, this is all working. Everybody's happy here. Still want the hot tub. What did I just do? I just did this, which they haven't built yet. We're awaiting lead. Can we get that done, please? Anyone? Someone? I'd like to see that done. Delivering coal, of course. I mean, do you remember when we had a coal problem? Do you know what has reminded me that maybe I was thinking about extending the coal turbine by 1 more? Because I think we can do that just here. So let's get this and go. I want to make this space airflow tile. Okay, and this needs to be whatever. I mean, we've got some gold amalgam, right? You've got 20 tons of it. Okay, great. Yeah, that ladder needs to be constructed. That's great. I'm obviously building it. Slow speeds. Put that in there. Good. How's the cooling? You see the cooling? Oh, look at this. We may actually end up with too much cooling if I'm not careful. So, because this is now down to 27 degrees. This look how much this has affected. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. Do you remember when this was all horribly red? Oh, fantastic. I mean, this... Oh, sorry. This thing is a way better cooling object. See, this is all amazing. Yeah, this is a way better thing to cool our do as a cooling loop than it is to try and gradually suck the life out of over here, because this is now, I mean, it's still very cold, so it's going to take a while, but eventually that's going to, you know, not work. This whole game, like I say, is just a collection of slow motion car crashes. It's just crazy, right? So, you know, hey ho. How much? No, we're okay with the oxygen. Right, has this been built yet? Good. So this, why is that not running? Okay, because of that. Great. Do that, please. Okay, so this means that I can turn this on, and if I forget, it won't overflow in here, because it'll be, you know, the vent will be... The hydro sensor will go, I'm full, and turn that off. So hopefully let's just do that so I don't have to look at it again and make sure that that is actually going to go green. Sip of tea. There's so much coal. So much coal. I've probably got these coal things all set to 8 as well. But yeah. You guys, yeah. We need a big old battery. We could have a massive battery bank, you know, and that would... Well, who cares? Who cares? It's working. The system's working. We're getting power. I would really like this built. That's fine. Okay, let's just see what's on the printer. Algae? Why not? Oh, we've got... What can we do with algae? Surely can we turn algae into dirt or something? Transitions from that to dirt if you get it too hot. Okay. Algae, oxygen, yeah, okay. Algae and that, yeah. Algae and a fish. Interesting. Polluted dirt. Slime plus algae distilled dirt gives you, okay. So we could just have, when we do need to keep feeding our fish, because there's a fish in here as well. So do you know what? This could be a terrible idea. I'm just going to do it anyway, because I am the specialist in terrible ideas. Pop that in there. I'm still building as a 5, aren't I? Yeah. Great. And then we're going to have in here, let's just add algae, because I'm not using algae for anything else. Yeah. It's great. And this is a fish release, which I don't really need, but anyway, it doesn't use any power, so whatever. Right. Hot tub. Hot tub. Okay, what fills this? Something is extra... Come on, there we go. Something is filling this that's not me. So that comes from there, which we don't want. Surely this is never, ever puffing, right? Yeah, the steam is nowhere near hot enough in there. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the ice. No, the ice can't do it. But this is worryingly full, and I don't know why it's full. I mean, maybe it is occasionally getting full. You only do... Okay, I'm just going to disable that. Can they get to it? Yes, they can. Great. And then we're going to take this and deconstruct this. That's great. And then we'll take one of these and have a new one. Yeah, and we'll pop that where they can get at it nice and easily, like that. Great. You can build that as an 8. Well, they're building it already. Right, is this over here? Great. So now the and is on. So now that's going to be humping it. This is going to be putting hot lozenges of water in here, but that's what our cooling loop is for. So that's fine. Right, let's start thinking about how we're going to make a hot tub. And where are we going to put the hot tub? Sorry, we want this, which I want gas. Beautiful, lots of lovely oxygen here. So we could have a hot tub here. And then what I might do is, because we can make this another recreation room. So what we're going to do here, this should all be protected, which is great. So what we're going to do is we are going to have some lovely tile. And we are going to deconstruct buildings as an 8. Get rid of all that. Good God, they are so bored. Right, okay, then you, going to build you as an 8. And we're going to build straight through to, let's say, here. Then we're going to have some insulated tile, which is going to come down. I mean, this lines up to here, so let's just line this up to here. That's great. And actually, we'll do that one. So insulated tile down to there. Great. Whatever. This is just a little bit unpleasant, but they can't do a lot about that at the moment. We will deal with the tidying of that up at some point. This is dig. There's a 7. Into there like that. That'll be beautiful. Okay, and what I actually wanted to do, I've just realised, is not that at all. I would like to build one of these insulated doors Yep. There. So cancel this. And then build one of these insulated doors. Here, like this. And then ladder of igneous rock can go all the way down to here. After the lag. Excellent. And then deconstruct this building. Yep, to get a door. Which we can't put there yet. Okay, so they're going to build those things. We'll have another tile here for a second. That's great. Skilling up. Yeah, there's going to be polluted oxygen, but that's okay. That's what these two things are for. Gas. Yeah, a few lozenges of polluted oxygen. That's fine. They might have to hold their breath when they go into here. But these guys don't care. No, they don't care. That's fine. Okay, you build all these things. That's great. Good. Yucky lungs. This meets granite. That's fine. And reed fiber. That's fine. They can get down to here. Come on, gang. Do your thing. Okay, and then... What's your problem? Why are you waiting for... Okay, that's a bit weird. It's already there, right? Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's because I just chose... Yeah, granite. Granite. I don't know why I keep doing granite, because it takes a week and a half for them to find the granite. Yeah, sandstone. Okay, good. Those doors take ages, but they're supposed to be thermal, right? So... Yeah. Good. Okay, I've redone my tiles, that's why that's going funny. Okay, now they can get through to there. Then we'll have one of these. Goes there to seal that up. That's great. And then what we'll do is actually do this, because I think that's a great idea. And then you have another one of you. You can go there as well. Trying to keep this sort of thermally protected from whatever's going on over here. Why not? It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, and now we have everything we need to be able to get down to there to sort out these, which is good. You... Irrigation. Farm plot inoperable. Okay, yeah, that's because I'm stupid. There we go. Right, okay. Sweep that up. Thanks. This could be swept as well at some point. Okay, so why isn't the wood being swept? Question mark. Okay, that's good. Get that swept. There is definitely carbon dioxide kicking about in here more than I'd want. So this down here shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, why is... It's because I got rid of this. And this can't get out. Okay. Let's put an airflow tile there. And actually, we could just have an airflow tile here as well. Can we just open that up? Why am I not opening that up? Because that'll then take the carbon dioxide out of here, though. Sorry, I'm just trying to think whether I like this idea or not. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to completely open this because I don't want... yeah. I think we... Are you on your own circuit? You are. You're doing useful work, so I'll leave you be. Just trying to... Sort of, bit of a rearrangement moment. So this now should let... Yeah, the oxygen out and the carbon dioxide in. And that should start chuntering away on the old carbon dioxide. Yeah. And it's not like we're not going to run out, because if this stops detecting carbon dioxide, it's going to start pumping. Where is it? It's going to start pumping from here. And it's not like we don't have carbon dioxide in here. We have plenty carbon dioxide. Yeah, 10 kilos of carbon dioxide in that tile alone. So we don't have a carbon dioxide problem. This should now, yeah, this should allow carbon dioxide to go into here. This is going to use up more of this water. That's okay, because we're putting more of this water in that is hot, but is then getting cooled. My god, the systems on this game are crazy. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, hot tub time. That cooling loop pipe is going to bother me, but never mind. Let's see what we have to do to make a hot tub. Well, first of all, let's continue the sunshine print of this. And this time, well, we'll do the same again because it's, you know, I'm sure it'll trigger some people and it's funny. Not to trigger people, but it's just funny. Anyway. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Spiffy overalls. Lovely. Who can we give the spiffy overalls to? Okay, they've gone. Where have they gone? They gone in here? Right. Okay, let's just have a look at our people. Who's the most stressed? Nisbet. Alright, Nisbet. Congratulations. Okay. Spiffy overalls. Nisbet. Where are you? Great. Go get your yeah, overalls. Where are you, Nisbet? Okay, let's just follow Cam. Okay. Personal needs. Use toilet. Okay, using the toilet. Visit doctor in the sick bay. Equip... Here we go. Oh. Oh, okay, no. Sleep. Alright, fair enough. We'll let you off. Right. So you're going to go and do sleepy things. That's fine. I'd like to watch you, what do we need in here? We don't need any of that. Lag. Where are we? Lost Nisbet again. We lost Nisbet? Crossman, Frankie, Meep, Ellie. Where's Nisbet gone? Okay, I've lost Nisbet again. Okay. Let's follow Nisbet again. Oh. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Great. I think I don't think I can see you because I think I've... Oh no, that's good. It has changed. Yay! Well done, Nisbet. Okay, let's grab a screenshot. We want Nisbet with their not snazzy suit, but whatever. Okay, right. Moving on. Coal. We can't have run out of coal again. No, they just must be busy. Okay, good game. Good game. Good game. All right. So hot tub. Let's do hot tub. And we're going to have furniture. Sauna. Do you need steam? Okay, yeah, we're a little bit way off that, but let's do hot tub. Can't turn it around. Let's give myself some space and we'll stick the hot tub because we're going to put some decor around it. Let's just put the hot tub here. We'll stick some dot because it's going to be the feature. We'll see what it needs. What's on this pipe? Oh, that pipe is nearly full. Yeah, not though, right? Yeah, okay, fine. So we can do that. Let's get that. Then we want some hot water. Here is hot area. And where is some reusable water? We've got this down here somewhere. There's a... where's that? I mean, this is a cool slush geyser here. From memory. I believe this is a cool slush geyser. It is. I've no idea how terrifying that is. Or what it does. But we could... There's just enough room to brick this up. Let's find out. Let's find out. That's how we play this game, right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to let the game run, and then we're going to go insulated tile. And we're going to go like that. They should be able to build all that, theoretically. Yes. So they're going to build that. That's great. Then this ladder here is going to become plastic. So this is a plastic ladder. We must have tons of plastic. We have. Like that. We could actually nearly extend the flower pole. Definitely not the flower pole. Get rid of that. There's fire pole even. Iron is fine. To that. Let's just cancel this last bit. And then we'll make that, we'll sort out what's going on. And this fire pole. Join that to that. Just to make it as quickly as possible. This thing could be a tile at the bottom there, just to, so they got something to land on. And then we're going to deconstruct buildings as a 7. Get some of this back. Yeah. That's it. Get rid of all that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Going to get rid of all that. Oh, where's a hot tub? Outside a recreation room. Okay, what else do we need for a recreation room? Remind me? It's a decor item, isn't it? Recreation room. Recreation. It needs decor building. Okay. Decor building. Okay, well that's fine. Let's have another one of these. Okay, because we like the marble blocks. Yeah, we'll have one here and one here. That'll be great. And then we can have some beautiful landscape canvases. Made of wolframite. Why not? Yeah, and we'll have one here and one here, and we'll see what happens. Right. There's no light, but it doesn't really matter. Right, so they're going to build those. We can worry about that in a minute. Oh, this is going to need some electricity. It needs 240, so we'll take you. Lead is fine. Go to there. Plug that in there. Inductive wire bridge. Like that. That's great. So that's going to be what it needs. Just needs hot water to come in. Right down here, this is being built, which is terrific. Are they going to be able to delete that? Probably not. Let's just cancel the delete of that for the moment and let them delete that fire pole. Right, so they've built this already, which is great. I'll actually get them to do that one as well. Then I want to do this, this, and this. And then that eventually, and then this, this, and this. Yep. And then this down here like this. Okay, they can do all that. We've got a big power line through there. We have, right, okay. So change of plan for the big power line. You lovely heavy watt wire made of whatever. Gold is fine. You can come through here and into there. Okay, waiting, waiting, and the lag. Okay, good, right. All of this could be done. That's great. Okay. So you get on with that. That's good. Meanwhile, what have we got in bleachstone? Oh, we still got. We could do with some more bleachstone really for our little things. I think you can be deconstructed now, as can you for now. Yeah, save potentially a bit of power. I know it's disabled anyway, but oh yeah, go for it, Pi. What are you gonna do? Hey! Nice! Redecorate. Oh, they have to go and rebuild it again. Oh, well, never mind. That's nice, isn't it? The large-ish mermaid. Excellent. Grouchy beast. Beautiful. Okay. Things. What are you missing? Polluted water. That's fine. We've got a thing in here. This needs to be copied for that. Are you still alive in here? You are. Great. Okay. So that should just keep that alive, just enough. We are getting some polluted water drop in here, but not quite enough as I'd like, really. I don't think we're generating enough polluted water. But that might change suddenly when we get this thing going. Right, what's going on here? Okay, let's let them just finish that. I can't rush that. But I'm interested to see what temperature the water comes out of this geyser. Because he's a geyser. What we might do, actually, I've just realised, is... Okay, slight change of plan. Let's cancel that and that. And what we'll do is make another one of these. Let's do another... Same thing again. Power. 960, 840, and you take 120. 840 is just... Okay, it doesn't really matter. Let's just have a normal, boring manual airlock in here. That's great. And then we'll have an insulated tile here, and then we'll have another one of these. And this is probably overkill, but at this stage, I don't care. Great. Let's do all that. And then this ladder is going to be adjusted to be put here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just have to do igneous rock. This can go to here. It's great. They can build all these things. That's good. They're doing that. They can get to that, can't they? Yep. So this can be deconstructed. Good. Things are happening. Yeah, it's all an 8. That's great. What's happening elsewhere in the base? Let's get that swept up. What's not got petroleum? Storage unavailable. Is that because I... Why is the storage unavailable for petroleum? Oh, because I removed that, didn't I? Okay, plumbing, bottle, drainer. Yeah. That goes in there, doesn't it? Yes, let's build that again. Lag. 625 cycles. It's crazy, I tell you. I don't get it. That's crazy. Good. The game is surviving. Sip of tea. My GPU is just about coping. We're getting... well, I'm recording at 30 frames, but we're getting 55 at the moment in the game, so, you know, there's hope. I don't have the newest new computer, so, you know. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hadn't realised I built it like that. Okay. Let's just deconstruct you and you. And then we'll rebuild that, where they don't have to... Yeah, because that was stupid. Okay. Build you, and then build you. Okay, good judicious use of the B key there, so... Yeah, it's beautiful. Right. Okay. Exciting things happening in here. That's great. This is being built. Yes. Okay, yeah, they're going to get to there in a minute. I don't want to start working in this until I'm sure that I've sealed everything up. Okay, so for example, this... Okay. Oh, we need the power line. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, they can't get rid of that until the power line is gone as well. Yeah. Build me my power line. That's it. They get there eventually. They get there eventually. Okay, we've got no little lozenges of water in here, so I think I must have just filled that. Right full. Right full I filled it last time. Yeah. This is keeping on top of the... I mean, the hot water's going in. But we're keeping on top of that. How are we running out of water up here? We are not running out of water up there. Okay, good. That's a supply of water that we can go... It's amazing how little they use the surfboard. Because you can tell by the severe lack of water down here. So, is this not a recreation room anymore? Yeah, it's a rec room. Good. Things to buy. What can we have? A hatchling. Works for me. Okay, let's just immediately capture that hatchling. And also mop this. No idea where this water has come from. Where has that water come from? Oh, I got rid of the ice-y maker. That's right. Yeah, I'm stupid. That's where that water came from. Yeah. How are we doing? There's still some carbon carbon dioxide? I mean, there's quite a bit of carbon dioxide kicking about here, actually, to be fair. Why don't we airflow tile this? Like this. Just walk over that, please. Yep. Get this all swept up. We don't want any stuff kicking about, just generally mulching. What is that? That's rotten lettuce. Okay. Who knows? I'm sure we can do something with rotten food. What can we... Rotten lettuce. Rot piles break down into polluted dirt. Okay, fine. And I assume this just takes... Yeah, rotting foods and stuff like that. That's okay. Good enough polluted dirt. Great. Sweepy's doing a good job. Is this Sweepy still doing things? I mean, it will technically pick up the wood and various other bits and pieces. That's a nice little trundle. Okay, cool. Lovely. Right. That pangolin must be... Okay, lead. We've got lead, right? I mean, I'm not going mad. Yeah, we got lead. Nice shower. Very good. These are not getting done. Okay. Let's just make them slightly above. Yep. This door can be an 8 as well, just for completeness. Okay, amazingly, 8 toilets appears to be enough for the schedule, even though there's many more than 8, but we're lucked out. Okay, let's see if we get some nice new furniture. Furniture effects would be nice, please. Another drywall. Okay, another variety of yellow drywall. Well, I'm not desperate for another variety of yellow dry, although that is decor, and they do like decor. So maybe we'll just pop that in, just because they do like a drywall. I don't know what I want. That blue is quite good. This is nice, a pastel blue here. What is? We got the green there. That's a bit shocking. Fresh white is drywall. It gets the job done. Let's have. We got any more of that? We got the dots. We got the crosses anywhere? We haven't got the crosses anywhere. Okay, you sold me. We'll have some granite. We'll make this a 6, so they only get to it when they get to it. Cancel that. Great. Okay, so they'll put some drywall in there. That will improve the decor down there. Yeah, there is 0 O2 here, which is fine. I am slightly concerned about the carbon dioxide. Let me just check that we are... Yeah, the oxygen pipes are absolutely rammed full, so that's right. So they are filling. They're going to start building on that. That's good. Right. Okay, how are we doing down here? Are we there yet? Okay, we are. Good. This can be deleted. That's good. This copper ore. Okay. Suddenly there is copper ore. Sweet. Right, they can get through there. That's great. This is all good. You as a pipe, are you going to bother me? You might do in a minute. But for now, I guess you're alright. I might just put you there like that. And then we'll delete the other one. Just to move out of the way, because I'm going to need some pipes in here to do things. We will see. Okay, delete that. Yep. There's a 8. Great. Please do all those things for me. I'm not going to cut into... Well, we can cut into there. That's fine. 7. So they can build that. Then we should have a nice little insulated box for whatever the heck is about to come out of there. Again, it says cool/geyser, but I'm not sure how cool that actually is. This has done a fantastic... These are really good. They're expensive, temperature-wise, but they've done a really good job of sorting this out. How's my main source of water? That's fine. This is still... We're obviously getting rid of this water pretty rapid-like. It's not going anywhere there. But this here goes to that and then back round to here. So that is oxygen generating. So I think this might actually stay on for a bit. Because we are cooling. It goes in hot. But it soon gets cooled. So we're alright. Okay. Many distractions. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, good. Yeah. Build that, please. It's great. And then sweep when you get a sec. Yeah, that's fine. Good, that's working. That's good. Got some sand. This, you see, is dropping. I have many concerns that this is dropping. But we've got tons of polluted water here. We could just pump this little lot out. We haven't actually explored over here either. Lots of things to explore over here. This, I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, there's probably a polluted water geyser in there as well, and all sorts of things. What were you? Where are you? Saltwater, another saltwater geyser. Okay. Okay. So actually, we got another one of these. Where is it? Kicking about in there. So actually, we could get more. That would have been. That's probably hot, isn't it? What are you? Cool steam vent. I mean, that water is right there. It's 61 degree water right here. Why am I faffing around with this? Okay. Because then I can pipe that straight into this and then can come out of there and join our thing over here. Okay, right. Okay, change of plan. Simon takes third right turn of the day and comes into here. Okay, right, let's crack into this and start dealing with this. I want to do this immediately. So, need to be careful of what we're doing, but we're going to go here. This, I don't want to... This is lovely, untouched, beautiful, nice water, so let's not ruin that by anything else. If I go here and then liquids... Yeah, that's nasty water. This is nothing, and this is going to flow over to that. So what we're going to do is, before we do anything else, is we're going to get this and do a tile. And we're going to build a tile here as a 9, please. Like that. I don't want to brick this off, because I want them to be able to go in there and do things. This is going to gradually melt, you see. And what we also do is we'll dig this to there like that. All of this I want to be a 9, so that they quickly... Because when this melts, this will gradually melt and then produce goodness knows what down here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and actually, let's just dig all of this as a 9. Like that. Because they'll then chop this all down, and then that'll guarantee that this won't go through there. This will then leave this like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this as an insulated tile, as an 8. And we're going to pop a little insulated tile all the way across here like this. Like this. Yeah. Take that one out, and then just to make sure they don't actually perish. That's fine. Yeah. They should be able to get out if I'm not done anything wrong. No, we looking hopeful. That's good. Yeah, build this. Build these ladders. Good. I don't want any nasty water to drip into here. That's what we don't want. You better not be trapped. Oh, thank God. Okay. I know if one thing is a 9, everything's a 9, but you know. This shouldn't dribble. There's no... Yeah. There is polluted water in here. But none of this should pop out because of this at the angle, so I should be alright. Get these things done, and then I know what's going on. Okay, we're just going to 3 that, and then we'll come back. Another snazzy suit, why not? Okay, back to here. Okay, good. How you doing, team? Okay, so that should mean that we haven't got yet. The polluted water will get pushed up there. That's fine. This will all end up over here. So we've separated that from that, which is great. So then what we're going to do is we're going to come in from the top here and here like this, and we're going to go straight down here like that. And then we'll do another insulated tile. I might actually just go one step beyond, one step this way. Like that. Dig this out. That's great. And then here instead, that's unreachable at the moment. Lag. Okay. Let the game catch up. Yeah, and then we'll do another one of our favourite insulated doors. Here? Question mark? Yes. And hopefully we'll start there and then see if we need to go further, because in case this pumps out. But we're gonna make as much of this, you know, protected as possible. Dig as an 8. Great. They can be building that while we have a think about what else is going on. I want to actually get that down. This is chlorine, right? Yeah, it's okay. But this ladder can be an 8 as well. Let's go down as far as here. This tile, also an 8. It's going to go down as far as here. Great. Okay, and then dig as an 8 as well. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, meanwhile, our hot tub is now powered up. Yep. Great. Now it needs our hot water, which we're going to get from up there, hopefully, even though I was thinking about this. But we'll still do this anyway. So has that pipe... That has... That's not a pipe, that's a... what's the name? I can do it. Brain. It's not a pipe, it's a power line. There we go. I got there. I did it. Right. I did it. Okay, this is going through here. This is gradually filling up with water, but hey-ho. Not entirely sure that's how water works, but we'll just live with that. This is definitely low, so we need... Yeah, we're going to... Our hot tub is going to subsequently fill this up with polluted water. And if necessary, we do need to top this up, because it's... The only thing it's doing at the moment is generating oil for us. So, you know, it's not too bad. I mean, there's some oil being generated here, all right. But loving the hydrogen, though. Oh, are you dormant? Yeah. Why are you... Interesting. Are we running out of hydrogen? That's not a good thing. I need to not run out of hydrogen. How is that possible, game? What are you doing to me? Are you trapped underwater? Because this is overflowing. Oh. This is not fair. This is not fair. Okay. Dig 8. Let's dig all of that. And then this way as well. Do we care if this... Not really. Yeah, terrific. Right, ladder. Yeah, a view, that's fine. Yeah, let's just make this oil have somewhere to go. That's fine, that's fine. This can go this way. This can go this way. This can go down to here, so they can get to it. They can get to all of this. Then they can dig all this. This can be dug, still as an 8. All the way through to here, that's fine. That gives the oil somewhere to go. Is this all 8? It is. Great. So they'll build all of this. That'll allow them to get there. If they get stuck, I will scream at them. Oh, that's one of those things. Hydrogen is being made. It's just not being made very well. Yeah, look at the state of this. Yeah. Got natural gas everywhere. Where has all this natural gas come from? We're just recirculating the natural gas. We could do something with the natural gas. What is in you? Mostly carbon dioxide, because everything's got flipping carbon dioxide in it. Okay, this is now back. Now it's out of the water, or out of the oil. It's better. What we're actually going to do is we're just going to make this a problem that's for later, much later. We're going to go down like this, and then every one of these is going to go across. Like this. None of this meets up, right? Yeah, so they can't get across. Not that it really matters. But do that, and then dig as an 8, please. To there. Great. Where's the... It's okay, that's not what I want. I want this. Okay, it's fine. No, hang on. Okay, yeah, quite a lozenge. Let's just cancel that so that we don't actually end up inadvertently nuking ourselves and turning everything. There we go. This is now gonna... Okay, there was a problem. That's better. Right. Now I haven't ruined everything, have I? No, hydrogen can still get out. That's a bit trapped, but that's okay. They'll bobble their way across. You can be made a tile so that gives somewhere for the stuff to go. Okay. Meanwhile, back up here. Okay, where were we? Up here. They've built all this, which is great. Okay, so that can then let us in there. So what we're going to do then is we're going to go here, we're going to go ladder, we're going to go in here, still an 8, and we're going to go straight down here to that. And we're going to dig everything out that we can reach. They can dig this as they go down. And then here we're going to have a lovely insulated tile, which is going to go straight across here. Like that. Beautiful. In the meantime, they can be insulating tile all of this, just for completeness. And then they can... Let's just get them doing some stuff. This ladder here can go straight across. And this ladder here can go straight across. Bit silly, really, but doesn't really matter. Don't mind. Dig as an 8. Let's just dig over all of this for a moment. And then this. Yep. This will get them all through here. All of this is an 8. It is. Some of it's a 9. Doesn't really matter. This can just be an 8 and be analysed at some point. Yep. This isn't an airlock, strictly speaking, but I don't think I care. I just want to care about the water more than I care about... Okay, yeah, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Have a ladder so you can get across. Yep. What is in here? Okay, it's water, weird and wonderful other things. Phosphorite, chlorine gas, yeah, and there's all sorts of nasty... what are you? Polluted dirt, that's fine. Slime, algae. Have we got any... slime, algae. Where is the... miscellaneous abyssalite? Okay. What I'm actually after is organic. Have we got any bleach? Do we see bleach stone in here? I'm sure we see bleach stone. I've lost track of consumable ore, coal, bleach stone. Okay, fine. Is this all bleach stone? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna be alright for bleach stone then. Why can I see you? Amber fossil. Nice. Okay, right. Okay, how you doing, guys? Right, are you trapped? Oh no, you're analysing. Jeez. You go for it, Ellie. So what do you do? This steam. Yeah, that might be hot, but it's actually not too hot in here, which is good. 60-degree water we like. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. Things are happening, and then what we're going to do is we're going to think about putting a pump in there. Okay, yeah, pump. Let's get a liquid pump, and we'll make it of something that can survive. And we'll pop a little pump. Okay, pop a little pump here. And that is then going to have an insulated liquid pipe, which is going to come out of that. And that can just go straight through this wall. There's no problem there. And then straight down. This is lovely. Yep, straight down. And into there. And we'll see what happens with this. But, you know. That gets rid of one of those pinch of pepper nuts, but it's not the end of the world. Let's just do that as well, just so we know we've got somewhere through. I might just ladder. Okay, lag. There we go, that tidies all that up. That's all probably as an 8, that's right, yep. And we'll have this as an 8 as well, just to keep it all tidy. Great, they're doing all this. Everything's an 8. So nothing's an 8, but there we go. They should be able to get across to there, that's fine. Let's have another one of these ladders. Bolt them across there so they can get across. They can't get up to that, so we'll give them something so they can get up to that. Want to get these done though. Let's make these a 9. So the outside never mixes with the inside. Very important to me. Hot tub will get made, that's fine. The actual pipe and things for the hot tub can actually be a 7, actually saying about that. This can all be a 7, to be honest. That's fine. And then I can get that done. That's good. Doors should always be 8s in case I need to lock them for some reason. Okay, that's good. They're doing there. Hot tub's going to be amazing. Is this a rec room yet? It is a rec room. Lovely. Very good. Yeah, there's things getting made there. Fun things. Paku. Okay, where are you going to head? You're not going to head... Okay, oh, they're going to head back into here again. Fine. Fine. Let's pop you back in there. This is filling up, so that's good. Let you build. Right. We have made some blast shot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's just do a couple of things at once. So, copy settings. Let's just let them finish this, and then I'll do that so I know I've done it. Great. Okay, so if we go up the top. You got some blast shot in you? You have 30 units of blast shot in you. Great. You, can I put blast shot in you? Yes. Okay, great. 8. You need to be a 9. That's great. So I think we could risk trying to shoot the meteors. I'm not quite sure what happens if I drop that, but we do need some power up here. So I was thinking about a solar panel. We haven't got any power lines anywhere near here. Yeah, 1500. We could 17 kilowatts. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have another one of these. I want a large. Do I want a large? No, just a... What, how much do you need? 240. Yeah, we just need to dribble a little bit of power up here. So let's just have a normal power transformer. Made of that's fine. And that can be just here. That's fine. Okay. And we're back. Okay, and then here we need to... This is going to need to be a temporary or very quick thing for them to do. So we need to deconstruct that. And then we need conductive wire. So I need a conductive wire bridge soon. We'll make it out of gold amalgam. And I want that to be built very quickly. Conductive wire deconstructors. Right. This conductive wire bridge needs to be a 9. That's it. They're already a 9. Don't want to stress them. But I do need that conductive wire bridge made, like, now. They're doing a lot of other 9s, so actually... Do please make that, because we've cut off the electricity supply. So please need to make that, guys. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. You see, that soon stops the pipes from... That's crazy. That is crazy. So we need to make sure that these things are... Because oxygen is not included, as you may have noticed, from the game. So we need to make sure that they are dealt with as soon as possible. This construction over here is a bit of a long trip, because they have to go... They have to, you know, come up here, through here, up that ladder... where's the nearest way? I don't know which the... Well, they're going this way. Okay, that's fine. Do I care about this airlock anymore? I don't think I do. Deconstruct that airlock. I don't care about that airlock anymore. That just holds them up slightly. This little lip is good because it keeps that anything that was melting. Right. Have you nearly analysed it? Excellent. Okay, you... Steam... Okay, but the temperature is just a very nice and comfy 61 degrees. Alright, great. So now, that's all built, that's all built. They can dig this out. Someone can then have a ladder which goes all the way to there, and then we can put some insulated tile all the way up like that. This can all be an 8 now. Doesn't need to be a 9. That will then complete that room. This theoretically might overflow, but doesn't matter. The worst that will happen is some water will dribble down to here. Okay, we nearly have a hot tub. Hopefully the water will stay hot. That's for turning that on and off, that's fine. Blast shot. What do you use? Iron, petroleum, blast shot, 5 units. Let's make... So if I go here and go blast shot now, we've got 20 units of blast shot. But does that include... This doesn't have any in it. This has 30 units. Okay, so where are the 20 units of blast shot then? Okay, they're just sitting right there. Great, okay. So then do I need to make this... What were you? 8, yeah, and you... Yeah. 9, okay. There's no point in doing this until we need to do rockets. So I need to... The next... At some point, an episode... I need to build a steam turbine. Okay, down here. Yeah, down here. So I want... Not steam turbine. I want to build some steam... I want to make some steam with the water that I'm going to dribble into here. And then that will let us create a steam store of steam for our rockets. That's the plan. So maybe we're going to start thinking about doing that next time after we've got our hot tub up and running. This should all be buildable. Yeah, they'll get there. They'll do it all eventually. Look at the guys working like Trojans. So this is a cool steam vent. Erupts with steam. That will then dribble into water, hopefully. Which is great. So gas, oxygen, polluted oxygen. That's great, yeah. We'll see. If not, we've still got this other geyser that I want to uncover. Which we could conceive this. Oh, is this going to then flood our rooms? Who knows? But I think we are at the stage where actually we could just do that now. So I think we can just dig all of this as a 7. Good. So they can get to that, and then we can uncover that and see what we're going to get in there, because that'll be exciting. Let's sweep that. Let's sweep this as well. Keep everything that can be swept, because then there's less things for the game to sit and draw every single time it's doing something, so that's good. All these lovely sweep orders. Great. Sweep. You still don't have anything to do because I still haven't put this into here. Make that an 8. That's great. But we want this to now be... I'm going to deconstruct this as a 9, please. Hang on. Is that going to make terrible things happen with the petroleum? Probably. Let's do that, because there's going to be a petroleum-filled pipe here. We might have petroleum on the floor. So let's just be careful here. Let's just cancel deconstruct. Disable it. Yeah. And then leave it there. Because the last thing I want is for petroleum on the floor. So we'll do that. Yeah. Good. They should then take the petroleum out of there and put it in here. Yeah, they can enable that. That then should give somewhere for the petroleum to go, which I had a whole load of petroleum kicking about somewhere to be dealt with. But I guess they've done it already. Where did I just see all that petroleum that I highlighted? And then didn't know you. Great, it's worked out. Okay, good. It's got somewhere to put the petroleum now. Great! Okay, well done, game. Okay, they're going to work on that. That will eventually give us a hot tub. Love this. They shouldn't have to go in there. Yeah, that's a waiting for igneous rock. That's fine. That can be cancelled anyway. Don't care about that anymore. They can sweep all this, because we need it just swept, so it's not being looked at. All goes into the marvellous infinite storage, which God knows what we've got there. How are we doing food-wise? I haven't kept a single eye on that. We're out of slime again, so we won't have much fried mushroom. We've still got some stored up. Meat, though, barbecue, yeah, okay, paku. Got some actual just normal mushroom. Bristleberry, what have they on the consumables? Okay. Okay. Mushroom. Bristleberry. Yeah, can eat that. Okay, the berries, let me just confused about this for a second. Bristle blossom. Okay. Produces a bristleberry. That plus that makes gristleberry. This plus this makes something berry sludge. Oh, that's actually good. Interesting. This plus this makes that. Interesting. So I didn't realise that made something nice. Sleet wheat, though. That egg plus that. They make frost bun, which is standard. Actually, interestingly, they make pepper bread. Okay, interesting. Let me just go here. Sorry, I didn't realise some of these things existed. The stuffed berry needs a gristleberry and a pinch of peppermint. Gives you stuff, and that's great. And pepper bread is superb. I mean, we should be doing that forever. This is superb. I mean, these are great, right? And we get lots of pinch of peppermint because we're getting them from around the... We should totally do that. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. That's horrific. And then where's my normal grill? You make... Yeah, you're making that. You're making frost buns. You're fine. And the frost buns are... They're standard. So they take sleet wheat. Maybe we stop doing frost buns then. No, we'll do them both. Doesn't matter. Pickle meal, great. Quick last look at a printing pod. We'll have some balm lily, why not? Okay, great stuff. Okay, well, the team are doing well. We nearly have a hot tub, which they will enjoy. Somehow the gang are just getting on with things. We've got a few extra bonus. As is becoming tradition at the end of the episode, I think what I'll do is I will terminate these creatures because they're our spare. We don't need to feed them. You're getting too hot. Why are you getting too hot? It's because the water is just too hot. Interesting. Combat is fine. So you are getting. So you've got. Okay, let me write that down. Desalinate is too hot. So great. Too hot. And I also want to make steam for rockets. I've actually written that already on my list, which is fine. Let's just, okay. Let me just have a little look at things like sleet wheat. Okay, well, quite a bit of that. And then berry. Yeah, okay. So maybe we double this up at some point. That's fine. So yeah, that's a thing we need to deal with because this is now too hot. It's actually, we could actually make that. Let's just make that out of steel. It's going to let some water out, but that's fine. So we'll just remake that out of steel. There we go. Good. And then I want to just quick look down here. No, down here. To make sure that our hydrogen was back filling the world. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's... We are getting more hydrogen coming out of these because the oil has been dribbled down to there, so that's great. Good. Okay. Congrats, gang. Well done again, as always. You have achieved marvellous things, and you are looking after yourselves, and somehow the little colony of Mostly Moist is surviving. Not quite sure how. Luck than judgment, I am sure. Anyway, thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the comments. And I do read them. And please join me again next time.